Yay, yay. What's up, folks? I was scrolling through Facebook yesterday and I came across this share. 5 signs that you should end your relationship. So I go, okay. And it was some post from a website, Gal Time or some shit. So it was, directed mainly for women. So, a woman wrote it. It was geared toward women. And I'm sure women would fucking love it. Anyways, I had to look at it because to me, when it comes to ending relationships, it's a lot like, finding a new job before your boss fires you, just kind of beating them to the fucking punch. Because it's easier to walk away than it is to get dropped. Some people argue that. Generally, if you're the one that breaks it off and they're like, okay, cool, and they go on about their business, fuck, it's easy for everybody. It's the ones that want to fucking beg and plead and cry about it. Fuck it, just deal with it. Motherfucker don't want to be with you? Psst, deuces. Next, I'll see you around. Or not, doesn't matter. But anyways, I looked at it. I'll share it with you guys. Some of it I agreed with. Some of it I didn't. But we'll get into that. Anyways, let's walk through the steps together. Number 1, there's no attraction. Do not let anyone guilt you into trying to build a non-existent attraction for some guy who may look good on paper, but in no way whatsoever makes you even a teeny tiny bit weak in the knees. Give it a couple of dates if you must, but feel free to move on if the sparks don't stop flying soon. You can't manufacture attraction. And I agree. Most girls that date guys are not attracted to or are using him for his fucking money anyways. Those are called gold diggers. Simple bitches, selfish motherfuckers. They're using a guy for other than his looks. There's real no attraction there. So if you're not attracted to somebody, don't waste your fucking time. It's also called settling. We've all been guilty of settling before. I know I have. There was no fucking attraction, but I thought in the beginning the motherfucker was really nice, and I thought that maybe this time around I wouldn't base it on looks, I would base it on the person. Too bad the person I thought I was getting involved with was a facade. So that didn't work out. So there's a fine line between being driven by lust and gauging your attraction to that person. So sometimes that'll get you in trouble too. You just with that motherfucker just because you want to fuck him all the time. I mean, I think we're all guilty of that. But anyways, on to number 2. Number 2. He or she is rude to service workers. There's an old saying that you can judge a person's character by the way they treat people who can't do anything for them. And I agree with that. But on the flip side, you can also learn a lot about a person by the way they treat people whose job it is to serve them. There's nothing more rude and disrespectful than have somebody humiliating a waiter or a customer service person over a minor mistake or unintentional slight. It's a power trip that will very likely end up being directed at you at some point. Number 2, I also agree with that one. That's pretty much true. I dated a goofy, dippy motherfucking bitch, and I swear to God, we couldn't hit a drive-thru without her getting funky as hell. Like they hand her a fucking drink. You want to fill this up all the way? You want to put a little more soda in this? First of all, bitch, you've already drank about 2 liters of fucking soda today. You need to fucking get that much more pop in your fucking drink? You can get a free refill. I don't know what it is about people who think that they're better than service workers. Somebody's working at McDonald's, you're no better than them. Hey, at least some motherfuckers got a job. In all likelihood, they got little ones at home. They're just striving and fighting to fucking survive. You ain't no better than anybody, so fuck you. Number 3, this person is abusive. Abuse. Mentally, emotionally, or physically. No need to explain it to you. You know what you need to do. Don't allow this to happen to you, male or female. Well, no shit. Exactly. You folks know how I feel about abuse. And, men beating up bitches. We're not even going to get into that. Men beating on women. That's coward. To me, it's cowardly as chicken shit. And if you defend it, you can go fuck yourself to death. And your opinion here on my channel is invalid. So, fuck you. So, ladies, if you're in a relationship with somebody who treats you badly and makes you feel like shit or slaps you around, deuces, move on with your life. Next the motherfucker and get on with your life. You only got one shot at this. Don't waste it with some goofy motherfucker that don't deserve you. If they're abusive, time to move on. If they're abusive, they don't care about you, they don't respect you, yeah, bye. Simple as that, man. I mean, people that stay in relationships, abusive relationships, after a while, I don't feel sorry for you anymore. Because obviously, you feel like you need that in your life. You need to be held down. You need to be treated like shit. Because you have zero sense of self-worth. And that's a waste of a fucking life. Now let's get on with number 4. Number 4. They're always too busy for you. You have no idea how many women make excuses for their, quote, busy guys. Quote, I would love for us to spend more time together, but he's always too busy working. Really? Too busy? I'll bet he's finding time to stop by for a little fun on the side. Yeah, okay. Now this is where number 4 starts to get real fucking stupid.
Look, I wish more women would understand this very basic fact about guys. If he's really interested, he'll find the time. That guy is going to want to make sure that no other guy can swoop in and sweep the woman on which he set his sights off her feet. Period. No ifs, ands, or buts, or maybes. A guy being too busy for a woman he wants does not exist.
Okay. That just got fucking dumb as a motherfucker. That's where you lost me, bitch. When somebody sweeps your woman off of her feet, it's not that you were too busy. She went and fucked somebody else because she wanted to. She didn't love you. She didn't respect you. She doesn't give a fuck about you. While you're working your ass off just trying to pay your fucking bills and make sure you can feed your fucking kids, you're wondering why you haven't heard from the motherfucker in a week and a half because she's too busy living her fucking life. In reality, while you're running yourself ragged just trying to fucking survive this rat race, she's over at her house taking some fucking dick with her fucking feet flying through the fucking air. Don't even try to fucking spin this on the guys. It's the guys' fault. You know how many stay-at-home mothers are out there sucking all kinds of dick while their husband's at work? Just throwing pussy around, just hopping dick to dick like she's fucking single? Oh yeah. And what's their big cop-out? He's never around. He's not there for me. Oh, yeah? Go turn that light on. Did it come on? Yeah, why is that? Because the guy that's never around worked his ass off and paid the light bill. Take a shower today? Flush the toilet today? Get yourself a drink of water today? Yeah. How was that possible? Because the guy that's never around paid the fucking water bill. You know, the TV that you watch, you know, when you're laying your funky ass up on the couch not doing a goddamn fucking thing? Yeah, he made that possible. That's his couch. Look up. What you see? A roof. Oh, yeah, the guy that's never around, the guy that's too fucking busy, made that fucking possible for you. But somehow he deserves to have everybody in town stuffing you like a Christmas turkey, bitch. So this whole pay attention to your woman before somebody sweeps her off her feet, that's horse shit. Anytime a bitch cheats on her fucking husband, it's because she wanted to. Whether it be a husband or a boyfriend, bitch, you know the fucking rules. You know that if I'm fucking you, I'm the only one fucking you. And if I'm not, you're not fucking me anymore. Fuck that nonsense. There's no fucking point in it. Fuck that shit. Don't even try to fucking spin it like it's the guy's fault. Fuck that shit. Bitch, if you don't love the man and you don't respect him enough to be faithful to him and be honest, then cut the motherfucker loose. Let him get on. Do him the fucking favor, bitch, and let him get on with his life. Don't fucking strangle that man. Don't fucking hold his fucking life back. Don't have that man keeping his life on hold for you, bitch. If Super Dick or your old boyfriend or your old husband, your ex-husband, or whoever you're fucking, your boss or your landlord, whoever you're fucking, you goofy bitch, drain that motherfucker's wallet. Waste that motherfucker's time. Whoever the new dick is, whoever you're fucking now behind your man's back, let him be the dumbass that's pining after you. Fuck that shit. That's another thing, too, about this whole making time. Why the fuck is it you bitches think that us guys gotta be the one pursuing you all the time? Y'all have that whole pursuit frame of mind, and then want to talk, well, it's 50-50 with us. No, it's not. We're very fucking rare. Is it a 50-50 deal? No, it's this guy catering to your needs, catering to your ego, spending all kinds of fucking money on you, pining after you, doing for you, and it's generally for nothing. When it's all said and done, it usually comes to a fucking end. There's a fucking shelf life, and the dude's wasted his fucking time. Women think they're the only ones who got emotional needs. No, men do. Men are too. First and foremost, men need respect. That's the first thing, which that pretty much covers the whole bitching too much or fucking other people behind his back. So the respect should cover all that. But, you know, a guy likes to be encouraged, has somebody that he can talk to, somebody he can confide in, somebody who can give him some sound fucking advice, someone to blow a little fucking smoke up his ass, pump his fucking ego up. You know, a woman that's got to have something in herself that makes him feel like more of a man, that makes him feel like a Superman. Maybe some of you dumb bitches don't get. The good ones will get what I'm talking about. The dumb bitches won't. They'll say, if you don't get it, then you're stupid anyway, so it doesn't fucking matter. Anyways, before I get completely off base, this whole making time for her, to me, is bullshit. Because there's cases where she doesn't have time for you. She hasn't made time. She's busy doing her own thing. You're on the back burner. You, as a man, are being taken fucking for granted. She just assumes that you're always going to be there. Or she doesn't really give a fuck. I don't know. Depends on your situation, what you decide to accept. Whether you can accept the fact she doesn't really give a fuck about you or not. But it's two-way fucking street on that making time shit. If your man's working his fucking ass off and he's busy as fuck, and maybe he needs a little bit of downtime to unwind, a little bit of what I call me time, then you need to respect that. If you're not happy in the relationship, bitch, break ties and go. Don't pretend that some other guy swept you off your feet because you were being ignored. No, somebody else came along and swept you off your feet because you wanted them to. You put that shit out there and then they scooped it up. So anyways, I hope I made my fucking point and I hope that you were smart enough to fucking get it. Let's move on to number 5. Number 5, you have nothing in common. It's right out of a Sandra Bullock movie. Two completely opposite people meet, and in spite of their polar opposite personalities, they fall in love. Opposites attract. Well, sort of. It's quite common for people with desperate dispositions to meet, fall in love, and spend a long life together. She's outgoing, he's quiet. He loves meat and potatoes, she's a vegetarian. But those are surface differences. Dig a little deeper into those couplings, and you're likely to discover that those two people are far more alike than you would ever have guessed. At their core, they share major core values. They both value their time with family. They both laugh at the same kinds of humor. They both have a shared love of travel. Sure, it may seem that they're completely mismatched, but in reality, their cores have great synergy. Our differences make us interesting and unique. Our similarities keep us together. And number 5, I tend to agree with. I mean, if you have nothing in common with the motherfucker, well, it's bound to cause a lot of strife, a lot of grief, a lot of fucking ringing of the ears listening to this bitch's fucking yap because she's complaining about everything that you fucking enjoy doing. That's all for now, folks. Make sure you drop a comment below. I'm always interested in hearing your feedback, unless, of course, it's just fucking stupid. I'll catch up with y'all later. Peace.